George Santos has now been arrested and he's inside federal court in New York. Now, his indictment has actually been unsealed. So, you can now see what he's been charged with. And I have the exclusive indictment, which I have gone through. George Santos is facing incredibly serious charges. Even at the beginning of the indictment, it reads the defendant George Anthony DeVolder Santos, which is his full name, during the 2020 and 2022 election cycle campaigned as a candidate for the United States House of Representatives. On or about November 8th, he was elected. Now, what he did was he influenced people to support his campaign financially, but he spent all of the money on clothes, traveling, and personal expenses in violation of federal law. So there are a slew of fraud charges in this indictment. In addition to that, he also applied for unemployment benefits and pretended he did not have a job, even though he derived over $100,000 in income. So it's clear that Santos may not have been thinking clearly, because not only does he face criminal charges, these are not state charges. These are not charges brought by the state attorneys. These are federal, which, as is well known, are incredibly difficult charges to beat, because the FBI, the federal arm of law enforcement, and the prosecutors accordingly have over a 97-98% conviction rate. So it's very likely that Santos will be convicted. This shows that anybody, especially if you run for office, if you are a political figure, how can you be so dumb as to be committing crimes whilst you are running for office, and then when you get in office, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense because of the level of scrutiny you have to go through. Several people have fallen subject to potential election campaign violations, such as the man himself, Donald Trump, Jonathan Edwards, lots of people, lots of high profile candidates that are considered more impressive than George Santos. So how would Santos not know this is not a smart thing to do? Anyway, to support the channel, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially given that this is an important topic.